10. The brain's false euphoria. The party that isn't real. It starts so simple. A chemical hijack of happiness. Cocaine, meth, ecstasy. They storm the brain like uninvited guests, forcing dopamine to dance until it collapses. For a few minutes, your neurons are the life of the party, pulsing with artificial joy. But when the music stops, there's silence, a kind that feels like falling down an elevator shaft. Your brain, once glowing, now stares at the floor, wondering who turned off the lights. The cruel joke: the brain stops making its own dopamine, waiting for another chemical DJ to show up. Spoiler, he never does. When the party's fake, the hangover's real. But we're only warming up. 9. Memory meltdown. Deleting files. Since forever alcohol, weed, and tranquilizers love to play tech support with your hippocampus, the part that stores memories. Except their version of debugging is pressing delete. Suddenly, you can't remember where you left your phone, your wallet, or your dignity. Your brain tries to save files mid-crash, but everything turns into fuzzy fragments. The cruel twist? Some memories are half-saved, like corrupted photos. You remember dancing, not falling, laughing, not crying. The result is a highlight reel of chaos, lovingly edited by substances that think they're directors. They say memories make you who you are, so what happens when you start vanishing? 8. The paranoia loop. When your brain becomes your enemy, stimulants like amphetamines and hallucinogens can turn the brain into a full-time conspiracy theorist. Shadows move, phones whisper, the fridge might be plotting against you. The brain, overstimulated and sleep-starved, rewires itself into a security system that never turns off. Every noise is a threat, every glance a clue. What's worse, it feels real. The heart races, the skin crawls, and the mind keeps drawing lines between dots that don't exist. You become the detective and the suspect in your own unsolvable mystery. Trust no one, especially your neurons. 7. Time distortion. The clock that lies. Psychedelics, LSD, and shrooms love bending the clock into a Salvador Dali painting. 5 minutes feel like 5 hours, or vice versa. Your brain's internal metronome goes rogue, and you can practically see time melt. People describe eternal moments, poetic, until you realize eternity lasts 3 hours on a dirty couch. Time, it turns out, is just your brain's best illusion. Break that and you start to wonder if seconds can lie. What else can? TikTok, or maybe not.
6. Sleep's disappearance. When dreams clock out. Drugs like cocaine and methamphetamine are the sworn enemies of sleep. They slam the door on REM cycles and toss the keys. Days blur into nights and your brain starts dreaming while awake. Hallucinations creep in. Flickering shapes, phantom voices, that weird sense someone's watching. The body's begging to shut down, but the mind's sprinting a marathon. Eventually, you start forgetting what normal feels like. Who needs dreams when the waking world's already a nightmare?
5. Emotional flatline. The zombie mode long-term drug use doesn't just spike emotions, it erases them. Dopamine pathways burn out, leaving you emotionally tone deaf. You're not sad, not happy, just there. Food tastes like cardboard, laughter feels rehearsed, and nothing matters unless it's chemical. The irony: the same substance that once made you feel everything now makes you feel nothing. The brain becomes an abandoned city, lights on, no one home. Turns out the scariest high is no feeling at all. 4. Cognitive decay. When genius turns to static, chronic drug use slowly eats away at focus, reasoning, and logic, the brain's holy trinity. Once sharp thinkers start forgetting words mid-sentence, like Wi-Fi cutting out during a live stream. The gray matter literally shrinks. Neurons misfire like broken Christmas lights. It's not stupidity, it's chemical erosion. You're still you, just buffering, forever buffering. Brains don't rot in jars anymore. They just do it online. 3. False love and chemical bonding. Cupid with a syringe, MDMA, and certain stimulants hijack your oxytocin, the love hormone. Suddenly, everyone's your soulmate, the room's your family, and the music is life itself. But when the high fades, that warmth turns into frostbite. You realize you weren't in love, you were chemically kidnapped. The cruel part, the brain remembers the fake affection and craves it. Not for the drug, but for the illusion of connection it created. Love hurts. Chemical love leaves burn marks. 2. The identity collapse. Who am I again? Heavy hallucinogen use can shatter the sense of self, literally. The boundaries between me and everything else dissolve. For some, it's spiritual. For others, it's a psychological black hole. You look in the mirror and see a stranger, or worse, nothing at all. The brain tries to rebuild its identity puzzle, but some pieces don't fit anymore. Drugs don't just change your mind, they can erase the one you had. 1. Brain rewiring. The new normal that isn't. Here's the darkest twist. The brain adapts. It rewires itself to depend on the drug, a full-scale remodel, with addiction as the new architect. Neurons build pathways to chase the high and destroy the ones that lead home. Even after quitting, the blueprints remain. Every craving, every memory of euphoria is hard-coded into your survival instincts. The brain learns to need what kills it. You don't just lose control, your brain signs the lease to its own prison.